Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being on my oral dictation for my litigation situation. For those of you that are working on the Interpol, Calderon Lisa sell the driver's license online. Those of you that are working for ICE, as we discuss the IVF situation and the facial recognition system, many of you have had questions regarding the hacking. So the hack is the CODIS or Codex, which is a very expensive computer software program that is used by our government and several other governments for facial recognition systems. This one here has a sun, and the sun is part of, many of you might be familiar with Aguilera Sandra. Those two are also from the same IVF egg situation. And if you have the CODIS or Codex or CODIS security clearance, you can run a facial recognition profile to see if there is accuracy in this allegation. One being a male, one being a female, one beginning as a male and then transitioning to a female. So that's kind of how this situation works. And the CODIS or Codex is a very expensive computer program, but that's essentially how it works and how they self-identify on the field. And this is Escobar David Daniel, 5150 Cryptography Company. And my services that I offer are complimentary, although normally I would be charging $14 million per year to hire a team and explain all of this, but I don't necessarily need a team. I can explain all of this, and then you can buy shirts from me. You could send the nice family members that I have to college for free. You can provide my grandma Nina's family with like whatever they need, and that will be sufficient. You can also buy products or services from me and assist me in having autonomy and being able to have the finances to continue teaching and explaining all of this situation. For those of you that have questions, you're welcome to contact me on the online portal, and I will answer any questions that you have. And any information that you would like to be corroborated, simply let me know on the online portal, and I'm happy to make these videos for you. At a later time, we will perform the oral dictation. We'll likely just do that in a public area, and the oral dictation will just go line by line with the cryptography decoding. And then those of us that are working on the Interpol international case, as well as the DOD case, you will be able to match up the allegations with the line by line cryptography decoding. And then for those of you that are working on the Espionage Act investigation, you will be able to use CODIS and Codex facial recognition system to identify the various assets that are in play. Thank you very much. Y muchas gracias. Este es el señor Chopper. At a later time, probably somewhere in a public area, we'll explain this in French. For those of you that parlez-vous français, Mr. Chopper will explain how all of this works in French. And then Mr. Chopper is learning Arabic and Chinese. Some of this is codified in Chinese and Arabic. So Mr. Chopper will do his best to explain all of this in Chinese and Arabic, although some of the pronunciations may not be as accurate as they're supposed to be, because Mr. Chopper is learning Chinese and Arabic from a book using only the accent marks or acentos to pronounce the words and speak the words.